Good morning guys, Cami here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am cash stuffing our second paycheck of the month and we will see what we stuff. It's pretty much gonna be the same things and we're still not stuffing our sinking funds, so we're gonna go ahead and start with rent and our bills and all of that good stuff. It got blurry there for a second, but we'll start with the rent, which is this one right here. We do have money in here from the previous week, but we're gonna go ahead and stuff 370, which is a lot. So we have 350 and 70 for rent. And I don't know how you guys doing for New Year's. Like, how is your New Year's going? Mine is pretty okay, I think. I think I'm a little bit more motivated because I lost my motivation here and there for a little bit, but this year, well, the beginning of the year, I'm like setting myself up some goals as far as like personal, some financial, as well as just trips, like trips with family and like hitting family goals that we really want to do. So yeah, those are what I'm feeling for 2023 so far. Electric is getting 35 right here, so we have 20, 30 and 5 for electric. And you know, I'm focusing all of my stuff on TikTok, but I still miss filming, so I might still upload here and there as far as like my other channel. I don't know, it's just editing is kind of taking up a lot of time, and all really the time I have is editing these cash stuffings, and I really enjoy editing my videos when it comes to that. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. But Wi-Fi is getting 18 for that, so we have 10, 15, 16, 17 and 18 for Wi-Fi. But that is it for that. And then we're just gonna stuff this in here. But also, I was gonna tell you guys that my March budgeting kits are up because I was timing it to my days off so I can have time to make them, and I was able to make them. I just have to print and cut them today because I don't have time to print and cut them when I don't have my days off. And then we're gonna go straight to our actual bills right here, which is the other way around. Hold on. Insurance is getting 27. This is my husband's car insurance, so we have 25, 6 and 7. And we've been having issues with the car again. Oh my gosh, it keeps blurring out. I don't know why, but we've been having issues with the car again. My husband has a really old car and he does maintenance with it pretty frequently, every other month. As you guys know, we do like checkups and stuff, but now his battery is failing, which is a pretty easy fix. Like, it's 100 and something, like he can do it himself. And the thing is, the AC is broken again. I don't know if you guys have been here for this long, but it broke before we had Mia, and we weren't gonna get it fixed until we had Mia because we didn't want her to suffer the heat because she was born during the summer. So we were, you know, forced to have it fixed. Like, the whole thing is broken. Like, they were saying something leaked, malfunctioned, I don't know, it was all car gibberish, and basically we have to get the same thing done again and a little bit more. And as you guys know, I stopped my car maintenance fund to focus on emergency fund and debt savings, which is kind of accumulating but not as much. So we're gonna have to take that out again from our emergency fund, which is pretty frustrating because it's starting to build up and now we have this. Pretty frustrating. But I also have to file taxes soon, and with my shop and kind of business kind of slowing down, I hope it'll be easier for me and hopefully we'll get some money back from that. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, but not really like thinking about it too much, but just getting through that filing of the taxes so that's out of the way. But my phone is getting 27, 25, 6 and 7 for my phone. But yeah, we've been just dealing with a lot of like adult things and barely having any days together to spend, but we're trying to make the most of it as much as we can. My husband's phone is getting a 20. And there's also some stuff that we're dealing with, like as far as work, so I'm gonna tell you guys about that later on. Subscriptions is getting 8. Right, 8 for subscriptions. And then gas is getting 30. Right here we have 20 and 30 for gas. And then diaper is getting 25 for diaper, which is pretty good. So that is all of our bills. Let me fix it before I put it back, because the next cash stuffing, it'll be a mess again. So we'll try to fix it like that. Put it back in there. And then my other is going to be just my savings challenge, which is my $10 savings challenge. We'll be able to put 30 this time, so that's not too bad. I kind of want to put 30 here every time, but of course that's not going to happen every time. I do have these available in my shop. If you are wondering, it has a design on the back, like a magical bow. I have different ones, like the blue ones are for the $10, the 50 is for the pink one, and then we have 5 with the purple one, and then we have $1 for the green one right here. I don't use all of them right now just because I'm focusing on emergency fund, which is getting used for an emergency, but we're kind of taking a break. Like, we're not going to do the AC yet because honestly it's pretty cool, so we're just going to use God's AC is what my husband calls it. We're just gonna let down the windows and just roll with it because we don't really need one right now. We're definitely gonna do the battery because they said it's pretty close to like failing, so we're gonna do that here soon, and then that's pretty much what I think we have in our plate. But we are gonna need to do that battery soon, like pretty soon. But we're just gonna check this 3 check marks. 1, 2, and 3. My husband is actually like, if you have any tips for us, my husband is wanting to do a food truck. Like, we've been talking about this for like a whole year and a half now with his parents, because his dad retired and we were gonna have him like be the investor, right, for the food truck. And he's not rich at any means, like he's just gonna help us out and start that off because we like going to fairs and conventions and all of that. And if we could just have a food truck, a cute one, you know, I think that's our plan. And we would just like to work for ourselves and deal with that. Like, I have the account that I have for my business and I was gonna ask him some stuff. But if you have any tips for that, if you know anyone that started doing a food truck, what helped you guys, please message me, because you know, I would like to have the freedom of not having to work a 9-to-5 job. I mean, I don't work a 9-to-5 job, but like just not having to work. While I enjoy working, I would just like not to work my whole entire life and just, you know, work for ourselves while enjoying the fair or the convention. So that's kind of like a future plan that I really want to share with you guys, because I really want to get your insight. Oh, I forgot to put the money in here. As far as like what to do, what not to do, what are some helpful tips that you guys have for us, because I'm like being really serious about this now. Like, at first I was just letting my husband talk because it's his goal, and while I support him, like I wasn't gonna do the work for him. But if I just let him do it, he's not gonna do it, so we're gonna have to do it together. So I think at first I have to make a list of the stuff that we need. If you have any tips, let me know. And it's mainly gonna be fast meals. Like, it's not gonna be dessert. It's like gonna be like fries and maybe wings. Like, we'll start off small and we'll eventually make like a really good staple signature type of stuff that we've seen at conventions, because we go to conventions and we look at the food trucks and they're really unique. Like, their menus are really unique. So I would really like that for us, since we like to go to anime conventions. and, you know, bringing Mia with us. I think that would be such a fun thing, and like would just make our life like 100 times better, like having to make that income while still enjoying life. I think that's like the dream. I don't want to be rich. It's not one of my goals. It'd be great if I was, but if we just had enough, a little bit more than enough, and enjoying life, not having to work and being with our baby, like being present when it comes to her growing up, that is more than enough in life, that I would be so happy. And of course, I'd still do my shop and all of that, still do this, vlog more, and like that's even more content that I can do. So whenever I get the ball rolling for that, I'll definitely start vlogging about it. But I just really need some tips on where I can even start this thing. So help us out, because I really need some good tips. And I know you guys are amazing. You want me to thrive. I want you to thrive in life, and you guys know I'm such a go-getter, and I really, when I set my mind to something, I try to do it as much as I can. I give it my 100%. So I want to give this my 100%, and that includes asking for help from you guys that are even more like knowledgeable than I am when it comes to life, to financial things and everything. So yeah, that's a future goal I'm trying to do with my family. His dad actually wanted to buy this small restaurant here. I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna be okay, because I think a smaller scale is better, because only my husband is the one that likes to cook, not his family. So if they make a restaurant, they're not going to want to cook, and they weren't going to hire a cook. So I don't know if it's going to succeed. So I think a food truck is better and a better investment in my opinion. But of course, it's not going to be my money. But if I do the work and do the research and present it to them, then I think it'll be a success for all of us. So that is it for my rant. I'm gonna go get some coffee and go to work. I will see you guys on my next video. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Bye!